What's good, guys? It's Tyler here for Team Inspire, recording for a top 8 deck profile from the South Park Regional. Who we got with us today?
Randolph. I am playing Red Robina, aka Snake Eyes.
Red Rabina. Okay.
Snake Eyes Fire King. My apologies.
Snake Eyes Fire King. All right. How was your tournament experience?
It was pretty good. Played a little bit of Rogue in the beginning, and then I played all the real decks after round 4, so it was nice. Nice deck, performed very well.
All right. Any shout outs before we get into the video?
Shout out to my friend Ray, he took us there, and shout out to you Tyler, because you're the best testing partner ever.
Oh, I appreciate you. And also, big shout out to Team Inspire. Thank you for letting us.
Definitely a shout out to Trey and Team Inspire.
Yeah, thank you for all the support and letting us get the deck profiles out there for you guys. All right, so let's get into the profile.
All right, I'll start with the monsters. Snake Eyes, Snake Eye Ash, one sadly, one popular, 2 Oaks. Pretty good since I'm playing a lot of field spells in this deck. I'm also playing a small cash engine. Forgot to mention that. 3 Witch. This card's just mandatory because of the hits of the ban list. Still one of these guys. Don't need more. More on the Fire King side. 3 Karen. This card's insane. Dodges a lot of hand traps. Pops 3 cards. 1 Ponix. 1 Garunix.
Was that Rabina and M-Pen there as your big birds?
Absolutely. And Rabina's still full combo in this deck as well. 1 Barong. This is pretty good. It gives you a follow-up. And free negate. And we have the cash monsters. These cards overperformed this weekend. 1 Unicorn and 2 Fenrir. Cards insane. More to the engine side. 3 of this card. I hope this card never gets hit.
As it just got hit in OCG to 1.
Yeah. They just hate that card for whatever reason. 3 Wanted. Card's insane. 1 Original. And now we get into the engines for the decks, pretty much. 1 of these. 1 of these. These cards are insane. This card is nice because it gets back any fire, including Flame Birch from the graveyard. So you never truly locked out of Flame Birch. For the cash side, 2 Pressure Planets. This card's also nice. 1 Birth. Non-engine card, but also very good. And the 1-ofs. 1 for 1, another original pretty much, and Prosby.
How'd the 1 Prosperity work out for you?
It was pretty good. I did it after I combo searched another hand trap or one of the flood cards I'm playing in the side. So it's also a nice feeling if you have like a weird hand.
Did you ever start with a game 1 and they ash it?
Yeah, it happened like twice, so that felt pretty good. And for the non-engine. Non-engine was weird because the format's still kind of weird, so 3 Ash, pretty generic. Also generic. Don't know if this is generic or not, but I like this card over the weekend. A lot of people were playing like weird decks and it just like folds them. Like I folded like 1 Tier Element immediately in game 1 just playing this card. If people don't know what to do, they just lose this card automatically.
What was the main deck count?
44.
Any changes you think you'd make?
Not currently, no. Probably not.
Awesome. Let's get to the extra deck.
Extra deck. Yeah, there's a lot of links in here, and there's like probably 2 black cards. We'll start with the most generic lineup of stuff. 1 of these. 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 This card because you're playing Fire King cards. Also, I do some other cool stuff with it as well. This card's insane.
They have some fun skills. They have some really fun skills.
Atlantis combo stuff. Mostly for the Fire King deck. I kept this around. I didn't know what the regional would look like. Sometimes I slide this card. And then I do this stuff when I can. Or if I get nibbed while I have a Flame Burge up. And the XYZs. This just gets me into the Heat Soul combo, or it's just like a free pop while skill drains up. This is just another interruption. This card's pretty insane, actually. If it gets popped, you bring back 2 bodies as well.
How often did you catch somebody off guard with the continuous spell?
To
make that?
A lot of times, actually. He's also a MST if he stays on the board as well.
Yeah.
On your following turn.
And how often did you go for the Heat Soul combo?
Like once, because I got nibbed. And it like helped out a lot because I already had like Runics in the grave, and I had like a hand trap, so.
Okay. Awesome.
Don't know if I would keep it, but we will see. We will see. Side deck is pretty much mostly going second stuff because you automatically win if you go first most of the time. True Thrust, card's insane. Droplets, it's really good since you're playing a lot of field spells. One Lightning Storm. This card's pretty good because it destroys any card and your Fire King cards, so they'll get their effects, and it protects Fire King cards as well. One call by. This card's insane. Sprite Killer. I played against one Sprite and I just got like 4 cards off of this. Card's insane. And the rest are just like mostly one-ofs. One evenly since I'm playing like the Thrust. This is pretty good against Ubel and Tempai. D-Bear is insane. And card that I wish were still at more than 1. But
Good cards.
very good cards. Yeah, I only had 1 loss, and that was to the Mirror, and they had like a lot non-engine plus Snake Eye Ash. So that was
Can't
kinda
beat that.
crazy.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jared.
No problem.